Let's talk about Barcelona because I don't know what the hell is going on with Vitor Roque. Now, he's being linked with a move to Al Hilal. And if he ends up leaving, this means that he would have only spent about 6 or 7 months in Europe. And some people may even argue that Barcelona done ruined this man's career. Now, I can't see this deal happening, right? I think the reports have already came down that Roque has rejected Al Hilal's advances because he probably does want to stay at Barcelona, right? Or if not at Barca, he probably does want to go to another big European club. He's only came to Europe 6 months ago. And I don't get why. Barca brought this guy in January. I remember all the hype that he was getting when they signed him from Brazil. And then Xavi barely used him. And now it seems like the club are thinking of cashing in on him because they want to use whatever money they get from selling him to maybe put towards bringing in other players. It's so weird. And you guys got to see all the reports coming out about this guy. Like the media, they're slandering him. They're talking about when he first came to Barcelona, Xavi and his coaching staff were saying that they signed a flop. He has low footballing ability. He can't train that well. His skill set is very low. Yo, they're going in on him. And I think he may have to leave Barcelona because I don't get how it's already over so fast. I remember ESPN, BR Football, a bunch of these other, media outlets were trying to hype up Vitor Roque versus Endrick kind of thing, right? And it seems like the debate is over before it actually started. Because Endrick just got to Madrid this summer. Roque was brought in January, barely played, and now he might be going to Saudi. Or he might be leaving Barcelona, period. If I was him, I'm out of there. I'm leaving. Because the disrespect to him has been crazy. And I'm not even saying that Vitor Roque is a good player. I've barely seen him play. But I just don't get this deal. Why did Barcelona bring him in January? They should have let him stay in Brazil and then come this summer. But they paid like $40 million for him. That's a lot of money. Barca are broke. They always complain about their finances. So you spend all this money on a striker, bring him in the middle of the season, just to sell him in the summer? I think something fishy is going on here, guys. This might be money laundering or something weird like that. Now, if I was Roque, at 19 years old, I don't think I'd go to Al Hilal, right? I always say players should go get the bag, right? Go chase the money because at the end of your career, right, having Champions Leagues and La Ligas and Premier Leagues, having all these trophies is fantastic. But guess what? Having all those trophies is not going to pay the bills. It's not going to give you generational wealth, right? If Al Hilal or any of these other Saudi clubs are offering you a ridiculous amount of money that you can't say no to, I don't blame any player for doing that. Set up your future, right? For your generations to come, right? For your lineage. But at 19 years old, I'm not making that move just yet, especially when you only just got to Europe and you never really even got a chance, right? So if I was him, I would leave Barcelona, but not to go to Saudi, right? I'd want to go to another European club to try to prove myself, right? Now, Xavi is no longer the manager. Hansi Flick is now the Barcelona coach. And if I was him, Roque, I'm saying, I would go talk to Hansi Flick. I would ask him if I'm a part of his plans. Does he rate me? Is he going to give me minutes? If the answer is no, then you got to leave. But if Hansi Flick is saying that he wants to give you a chance and that he sees something in you, then stay at Barcelona. But the media, they are just going in on this guy. It's super weird how this is all played out. And what this clearly tells me is that he was a club signing, not a manager signing, right? So Xavi, right, did not want this guy. It's very clear by how he was treated. But the club wanted him. So the club made the signing, and Xavi just never rated him, so didn't really play him like that. But I'm surprised that Barcelona are willing to give up on him so fast. I'm not saying that he's good. Again, I've never seen the guy. Well, I've seen him play a few times for Barca when he did get subbed on. I think he scored like 2 goals. But I didn't see enough of him to really know if he's a bum or not. But all the hype that he was getting just to get binned off like that is crazy, chat. Now, if he does maybe decide to hear out Al Hilal, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, right? Al Hilal are a huge club. They are the Real Madrid of the Asian continent. They dominate that side of the world. They got Neymar there, right? So he's going to have some Brazilian guys, right? Neymar, Malcolm, Lodi, the left back is there as well. I'm pretty sure maybe somebody else that I'm forgetting. They got Mitrovic. They got Milinkovic-Savic. They have, who else? Bunu. Yo, Al Hilal are a stacked team. So if he went there, he would be playing for a big club in that part of the world. And he'll be getting paid a lot of money to do it. But again, I think Barca, they fucked this one up. And what's crazy is, I think a lot of young Brazilians are going to look at what's going on right now and say, you know what? I don't want to go to Barcelona right now. Because look at how fast it seems like this guy's career is spiraling downward. It's actually crazy. Like, if you're a young Brazilian kid, and we all know, Barca, Real Madrid, they love a young Brazilian, okay? These guys are scouting 4-year-olds from Brazil. They got drones in every favela looking at kids kicking ball. Why would you go there? I remember Estevao Willian, right? He's already signed for Chelsea, but everybody was looking him to Barcelona, right? And he's a Barca fan. He said that he wanted to go to Barcelona. Everybody was calling him Messinho, right? You know, obviously Messi and then the Inho because he's Brazilian. But him and Vitor Roque have the same agent. And I'm pretty sure that his agent would have told him, do not go to Barca right now. Because look at what they just did to Vitor Roque. And I think that is going to kind of hurt them when it comes to other Brazilian. I'm not saying that they won't be able to sign any more Brazilian talent, right? Because I'm pretty sure these kids want to go to Barcelona. They're a huge club, and most South American players want to play for them. But I don't know, bro. This is definitely a very weird situation. But again, I don't see this deal happening. I think if it did happen, it'd be very crazy. And, you know, Vitor Roque, it's wild. Yo, they could have literally just bought him and then let him stay at his club in Brazil until this summer. They didn't have to bring him in January when they were in the middle of trying to compete for the La Liga, trying to win the Champions League, trying to still win the Copa del Rey. What was the point in bringing him in if you were not going to use him? As I said, I think the problem was Vitor Roque was a club signing, but the manager did not want him. I remember his agent even came out a few months ago and said that Xavi does not talk to him. He doesn't talk to the player. How the hell you signed for a club and you never talk to the manager? If the manager never talked to you, why would you go there? Because me, I'd be talking to the man. I'd be like, yo, bro, do you rate me? Like, am I a part of your plans? Like, how do you plan on using me? Like, I feel like that's all things that people should be talking about when you're going to go sign for a club, right? Or am I wrong? Like, there's just no way you should be going to a team and you didn't speak to the manager before you signed there. But again, club signing, and I guess because of the financial issues that they're having right now, they may be willing to cash in on him. But this is definitely one to keep our eyes out for because, again, it's crazy. I think Barca should give him a chance. They should. He didn't really get a chance last season. And all the reports that are coming out from the media, from, you know, the Catalonian blogs and everything, it's actually crazy how fast they turned on him. I wonder what did he do? If you're a Barca fan, get in the live chat or get in the comment section and let me know why it seems like he just has no future at the club anymore. A player that has only arrived 6-7 months ago. It's actually despicable, to be honest with you guys.